It was requested, and so here it is. It was also already on my list pretty high up of what games to play. Let's watch the intro once because it's good. The Happy Mask Salesman having a wonderful time. Clock Town music, pretty great. Everybody's going about their business. Link's back to being a kid. He's kicking his legs off the side, kind of dangling. He's so cute. Goron breathing with his mouth open. Very attractive. Sometimes you have to take 4 steps and then think. And then 4 more steps. Seeing this one fairy has given me PTSD. Nah, I'm just kidding. I actually don't mind the idea of searching for them, especially since the mask helps you out. But more on that later. I don't know how he's sitting on top of that spike without impaling his own ass, but it's fine. It's a magical world of Termina. Why is the music getting evil? Oh. Show me the title screen. Yeah, 2000. It makes me more sad. Also, Druke start. Wonderful. Fine, I'll do it. So that was for testing purposes. Let's get rid of it. I could just use file 2, but I want to delete. Now, it's important that we stick to traditional naming conventions. And we call our main character... Oh, Jam! If you've seen some of our other videos, you've seen me use this nickname. I can't even really get into behind where this nickname started. It's actually vulgar if I do, and I'm trying to keep this playthrough clean. It's a Nintendo game, so I should keep it E for everyone. Just know that it's a reference, and shouting it at the top of your lungs is funny every time. It is never not funny. I was going to narrate this and I forgot. Good job. So we're not going to do it then. You can read along. Nothing in this game is voiced after all other than grunts and hello. So the hell with it. I'm not your narrator. I didn't sign up for this. Anyway, we've tried to clean up the graphics a little bit, so they should be a little bit sharper than they were on the original N64 release. The goal on these videos, and we'll see how well it goes, is to divide them up by days, or at least 3-day cycles, depending on how long they last once we play the Song of Time and the whole slowdown and the stuff, and we'll get there. We'll see. The music from this game is great. I would argue it's better than Ocarina of Time. Whether or not this game as a whole is better than Ocarina of Time is really a lot about personal preference. I like this more than Ocarina of Time, and you can't argue with me on that. Of course, on our website's top 25 video games of all time list, Ocarina of Time was number 1, and this was, I think, 23? Because I was the only person on the panel who voted for it because we have bad taste. There's no doubt Ocarina of Time was more important to the series and video gaming as a whole, though. But you could have that debate for hours. Oh, snap. The big reveal with his hair clipping through the mask. 2,000. All right, it's a stick up. It's a shakedown. The Skull Kid, of course, recognizes Link, sort of. It's a whole thing from the first game. But the mask is in control now. Kick, kick. Turn over dead. By the way, Epona, thanks for helping. He's having fun with the one note. You can't touch it. I want you to be prepared for Link's unimpressed face here. You ready? Look at this. This guy can't be serious. Robbing from the hero of time. Nope. Look at Link, by the way. Baller. Just grabs onto a horse's legs. It hurts, though. We are like 4 minutes into the game and Link has already taken a beating. Here we go. Assuming direct control. It's important to cut up plants. Get rupees. Might need rupees, you know? Where we're going, we might need rupees. We got a roll. We got backflips. We got Z targeting. We got all the stuff we could want. All right. Now we get to see our first look at the new mechanic here where you jump between stuff and you do a flip. If you do the roll, right? Yeah, sideways cartwheel. Whoa, flip. Yeah, look how cool we are. Unnecessary, but I like it. Because you know what? After Ocarina of Time, Link has gone back and he's become more of a badass. That's why he can use the Hylian shield properly. He's got the strength to hold on to Epona. Like, he's well-weathered, okay? He knows what's up. He just fell off a cliff and he's about to have some terrible things happen to him. Meet a terrible fate, if you will. Yeah, it's not the brightest horse. I like how you're supposed to believe that the Skull Kid / Majora's Mask just murdered a horse. It's like, damn. What a heel turn. The noise is unbearable. He's like, ah! Now, it's not entirely clear why Majora's Mask has the ability to do this to people. It never comes up again, even though it seems like it'd be pretty devastating. But this one time, boy. Link's having a nightmare. Oh. And we're sad. No no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Bye. Well, maybe you shouldn't have been hitting me in the face then, you jerk. The fairies have way more personality in this game than Ocarina of Time, in that they have any. Yeah, you're right, this does feel like my fault. Yep, everything I've done today is my fault. No, not exactly. Open that door. I'm sure it'll be fine. What could possibly happen to a fairy with no abilities messing with the Skull Kid and his newfound mask? Oh, this is simple. Boom. You could have just hit the A button too, you dumb fairy. Bossy. So it's just like that, huh? You just ruined my physical form and my life, and now it's just, yeah, sorry about that. So help! Oh, okay. Well, that is more useful then. Tattle. It's nice to meet you, or whatever. C up, which I will totally be pressing on my bona fide N64 controller. C up. Yep. Alright. So we had this new mechanic. We'll let her tell us about it. I did! I did! So these flowers, of course, are useful to us as a Deku. Oh, you got me. Oh, this time I hit the D-pad. The D-pad doesn't work for menu. It's fine. A spin attack. Yeah, a pirouette. Alright. What? We could go down there, but why? We just want to progress. So as a Deku, Link gets a couple of new abilities. He's got a spin attack just for hitting the button instead of having to charge it or do a 360 with the controller. And he has the Deku ability where he can pop down into plants, pop out, and float. It's kind of fun. This is still the worst of the three main forms in the game, and it's not close, but it's not bad. Alright, the ever-important Deku Nuts. So we can use them to something. We can use them to something. I would go around. It's gonna be close. I had to remember what Z was. We got it. Yes. Z targeting. The most important thing in the transition to 3D. I'm gonna. Zuma zuma boom boom. Thanks for pointing that out to me. What a downer. It's okay, we still have our 1 rupee that we found, and that's going to be important. Here is like that room from Ocarina of Time in the Forest Temple. Remember? It's a cool effect. Also, maybe the best song in the game. I prefer the version with the piano to this one, but it's the same tune. The Song of Healing is... Now we're not going to go messing with the water, because we're a Deku and we're weak to it, even though it gives us life. It's complicated. Alright, so as we try to escape... Yes, a terrible fate. Ah, the Happy Mask Salesman. He's back and better than ever. And Tattle's right to be scared, because we don't know exactly what power the Happy Mask Salesman has, but he must have something going for him. It's a little rude. Okay, rapid changes. Here we go. Former self. Oh, that seems pretty straightforward. Oh. $3 days? Well, we have 3 days to get a mask. That seems pretty good. Quick pose. Yeah, maybe that's what'll happen. Okay, well now that we're clipping through him. So you find the little imp. If you can get back the precious item, I'll return you to normal. There are only 72 hours left. And I was immediately like, what? As a kid, you know, it's... What? What do you mean 72 hours? Okay, well, let's just push this door open. Boom.